the idea of how you guys have it structured is so great that I know anyone listening is like, God, okay, who can I do that with? And I just wanted to slow down just for a little bit so people really think about like, okay, there's more to just doing this. Like, there's a lot of implications to go in with this. Like, how much do you trust that? How is that person financially literate? Like, is that somebody? Is he going to be able to make those payments every month? Like, all those little things that should go in your mind and make sure you have an understanding.
Yeah, and once you get past that initial deposit, because we do put obviously quite a bit up front, that makes the person that's, you know, the one that's on the deed, make sure that they're covered, and if anything bad did happen, there's ways out without too much risk. But again, it's everybody's comfortability and their risk tolerance, I guess, is the biggest part of it. So I see the benefits outweighing the risks, but everybody has their own risk tolerance, I guess.
Yeah, for sure. And so you sent over the kind of one of the operating agreements you guys use. And so, because I know that there's probably, okay, so we got some of these figured out, but what about these, you call them the Steven rules, right?
Oh yeah, the hunting rules.
So, and I love that it's so black and white and it's already communicated and it's like, it's just black and white. So one of these is, let's see. So so some of them are pretty cool. Like, so any shed antler found by any member will be given to the individual that harvests said buck. That seems very fair and only logical. Any harvested buck must be mounted with a full shoulder mount, or the antlers of the skull must remain on the property once dwelling is established. I love that too. Cause I mean, once you pull the trigger, that $500 bill there, like how bad do you want to shoot it? And that probably saves some deer, I bet.
Yeah, absolutely. It does.
And so let's see. And then also it says that you guys highly encourage all the deer from the farm to be kind of displayed on, you know, if you guys have a camp there. Now, some other interesting things, and I'll have to ask you why or what this was structured for. So no member may hunt the property more than 3 days in a row in any given 7-day period, and then no more than 8 days in any calendar month unless approved by all members. Is that just because these are 100-acre parcels, and if everyone hunted too much, the farm would just be burnt out?
Yeah, we wanted to have quality hunts over them quantity hunts where people are burning out spots and stuff like that. Also, if you're like taking a week's vacation, you want those days to be as productive as possible. And all of us have multiple properties, so it's like, all right, you can't be out there every single day of your entire vacation trying to chase the one buck that we all want to shoot. You have to break it up a little bit.
And I think, you know, Brad and I live in Indiana. We're a little bit closer to our Indiana property than the Ohio property. So it just kind of, it's being fair to everybody who has a piece of the pie. Now, I would say, I imagine if Junior was daylighting and somebody hit their third day, I doubt that rule would matter much, you know, or not Junior, the huff buck, sorry.
Yeah.
But, you know what I mean? Like, you'd let it slide, you know. I think it's general guidelines to stay with it.
Sure.
You might have somebody in the same tree with you.
Right. So and that's funny you mentioned that, because I think anyone that's planning their hunts too, I mean, obviously everyone talks about, you know, hunting like different cold fronts, weather events, or, you know, trying to be strategic with your sits. It's probably keeping people off from hunting those farms on the marginal days and just adding unnecessary pressure. And that, like you said, makes it better for everyone. That's
absolutely.
That's pretty sharp. Did you guys come up with that concept too?
Yeah, I think that was just between all of us. So it's kind of an unwritten rule, but we want to make all the unwritten rules
written.
Everything's black and white. There's no arguing about, well, I thought you meant this. So years of experience with my dad, Stephen, has led us down the road we are with making sure that everything's written down.
That's funny. Is he the goat of like the goat for, I guess, the scapegoat for everything, or no? Because I mean, he's got a whole section in the contract named after him.
Quite a few of those rules. I think all the rules are probably written for him.
For sure. That's funny. And so, in some of these, I don't have it right in front of me right now, but some of those penalties are actually, they're pretty stern.
Yeah. What do we have on there? You can't hunt.
$200 fine if you're shooting certain size deer and stuff. And I know what some listeners will be, oh, why are you judging people about the size of the deer and all that stuff? Again, it's the group of people that you're with, accepting all that. So
yeah. And yeah, because I think you get banned on a property if you break one of the rules. Okay, this is another one that I remember seeing. Was it a 5-year or 4-year-old minimum?
4-year-old minimum. 4-year-old minimum or a target deer. So if there's like a 3-year-old nothing 8, or something else like that, we'll put them on the hit list. Or if there's a deer that's doesn't seem like it has potential or whatever, and somebody wants to shoot a deer, by all means, here's some of the deer that are out there that you're probably going to see. If you want to shoot something, go ahead and shoot that one. So there's always plenty of targets out there. So there's not a lack of deer to shoot. It's just don't shoot the ones with a lot of potential. Those 160-year-olds, like don't shoot that one, please.
Yeah, I think that's agreed upon everyone. Which is, it's cool that you have those rules in place, and I think it's not. I don't think any of those rules are from a selfish standpoint. It's to make it better for everyone. Is really what the spirit of it feels like. So that's very cool.
The late season hunts, like the last couple of years, late season hunts have just been phenomenal. And I do think it's probably because of the lack of pressure that we're putting on any one piece of property, and we're spreading it out. And, you're trying to let the certain deer go, and you're putting food plots in, and it makes for just a fantastic hunting experience all year.
Hope you guys enjoyed this. My name is Jake Hofer, and I'm a real estate agent out of the state of Illinois, and it's my goal to help 100 people buy their first farm. Been doing that with the Land Podcast and clips like this every single Thursday and Saturday that are released here on the channel. And to be one of those 100 people, all you have to do is, if you're in the state of Illinois and I can help you, I'd be happy to do so. Number 2, if you want to get connected with someone that can help you, reach out, and I'll be happy to get you in contact with an agent that I would personally do business with. And the last one is, if you just simply learn something from the content we're putting out, or you get inspired to take action, I want to know, get you out of that spreadsheet. I'm on a mission to help 100 people. Until next time, see ya.